everyone, I'm back with another workout for you. And as you can see, today we're going to be using a ball. So I love using this ball. There's so many activities that you can do with it, and I'm going to show you a few. Now, of course, if you don't have a ball, that's okay. The exercises that I'm going to show you, you can absolutely do without this support, okay? So this ball wasn't very expensive. I picked it up at Walmart. It was under $20. So if it's something that interests you, you can order it off Walmart if you wish. The second, what I call fitness toy that I really love to use, and that's going to be incorporated into today's workout, is this balance disc. So I have two of these that I'm going to be using, and this disc provides an unstable surface. So it's really good for building strength and proprioception. And of course, everything we do on the discs can be done on the floor if you don't have them. These discs I picked up at Fitness Depot between $20 and $25. They're not very expensive either. The final fitness toy we're going to work with today are these sliders. And of course I'll use two of them. And they slide on your floor. Okay, so sliders, they're easy, they're compact, they're easy to store just like the little discs. So that is why I like to use these as well. It's just something extra to my workout, just to spice it up a little bit. These sliders, again, I picked them up at Walmart for under $15. So not very expensive should you wish to go out and buy them. Before I bought these discs, I was doing the same exercises that I'm going to do today using socks. I would put socks on my feet and socks on my hands, and I would slide across the floor. So that's a way for you to get the full benefit of the workout using these discs as well, okay? So each fitness toy has an associated workout with it that I'm going to do with you, and each workout is 10 minutes, so you get 30 minutes overall. Now what I like about separating my workouts with these toys is that I could do 10 minutes on the ball in the morning, I can do 10 minutes on the discs in the afternoon, and I can end my evening with 10 minutes on the sliders, or I can mix them up any way that I wish. Okay? So I'm going to go through the exercises with you. I'm going to do the workout with you. Please make sure you put on your music that revs you up the way you need to be revved, and we're off. So I'm going to start with the ball. I'm going to store this away for a minute, get my trusty timer out. A nice, easy timer from the dollar store, and we're going to get going. So the first thing I want us to do is I want us to get on the ball, and if you don't have the ball, that's okay, on the floor. And I want us to try to move the ball forward and move the ball backwards, just to feel the core engage. We can try by making ourselves unstable from the side, and then try to raise yourself a little bit higher, and then take one limb off, and then the other. So we're going to do that for a minute, okay? Ready, and we're off. Nice and slow. Feel those abs contracting. Feel your quadriceps contracting as you move. Now as you move forward, feel your arms, your biceps working. Don't worry if you need to put a limb down on the floor or a toe. Perfect. I want to move side to side. I'm going to try now to lift myself up. See where my stability is. Some days it's on, some days it's off. Keep going for 10 more seconds. This is going to lead us into our next exercise. 3, 2, 1. I'm putting my hands down. I'm trying to get my knee stable. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook my foot a little bit for the next one, just to give myself a little cheat for stability. And I'm going to try to extend a limb out and extend a limb to the side. So I'm going back and side. I'm staying on the same leg for right now, because alternating one after the other is very tricky to find that balance in the switch. breathing. Keep that core engaged. We've got 10 more seconds, and then we're going in right away to the other leg. 3, 2, 1. Find your center as you transition to the other side. Again, don't worry if you need to put your foot down. Woo! I feel that. Keep breathing. We've got 30 more seconds. Give me 10 more. And let's transition right away onto our hands with the ball towards our knees. If you want to make it more challenging, make sure the ball is right at your feet. So you're going to bring your knees in and out, in and out. I'm going to make this more challenging by bringing my feet on the ball. And we're off. Twenty more seconds. To make it even more challenging, roll to the tiptoes. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And to give our arms a break, we're going to go down onto the ball as if we were doing a crunch. But we're going to lift one knee and bring the opposite elbow to that knee. A little bit more challenging to find your balance. And if you're really struggling, just do the basic crunch. Fifteen seconds. Keep going, everyone. We've got 5 minutes left. Three, 2, and 1. I'm going to stop the timer there. I'm going to adjust myself a little bit. The next one, there's 2 options, so not all of us are comfortable sort of going into a push-up from an inverted position. Some of us are. So what we're going to do is take that nice plank position, and instead of just rolling the ball inward, we're actually going to lift our hips off the ground in a pike position and try to get as high as we can with our hips. Okay? Now, if you're comfortable going upside down, add on the pike and a push-up. Okay, so there's 2 ways that you can go ahead and do this. So let's go for a full minute. What's really important with this one is that you don't rush. Okay, take the time to go up, find your stability before you head down head first. And of course, that's the option of not doing the push-up is right there for you. Let's go for a minute. 3, 2, and 1. Keep it going, everyone. We're doing great. 10 more seconds. And 1. And break. We're going right down to the floor. We're putting our ball between our feet. We're raising it up. We're going into a quarter turn. We're going to bend our knees. Bring it out. Quarter turn. Bend our knees. Bring it out. We're doing some crunches over here with the ball. Thirty more seconds. Keep that nice rhythm going. Try to not pause. Give me 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. We're staying with the ball between our feet. We're going to lift it up. We're going to try to raise the hips off the ground, then reach really high for the ball. Super easy to do without the ball as well. Well, not that they're easy, but it's easy to do without the ball. You don't need the ball. Three, 2, 1. We're dropping the ball on the ground. We're actually going to bring our feet up on the ball. We're going to roll it out, roll it in, roll it out, catch the ball, bring it over our head, and back down. So you're almost rolling it in twice before bringing it over your head. So we're getting a nice stretch with that one too. Five more seconds. Give me one more. Woohoo! Fantastic. This is going to challenge you a bit more. On the floor, on the ball, we're going to lift our hips off the ground. Lift one leg up. We're pressing up, right away transferring. So that quick transfer really plays with our balance. Really engages us as well. Woo, my hamstrings. Keep going, we've got 15 seconds. And stop. I don't know about you, but such a simple object can really get my heart pounding. I'm already feeling very, very warm and also a little tired now. So grab yourself a sip of water. We're going to come back with those balance discs that provide that unstable surface. So I'm working with 2, not just to stand on, but I can also put my weight on it with my arms. So I'm going to put them down so that you can see. And they're not quite stuck together. They're a little bit open because I'm going to stand on it and I'm going to start squatting. So I'm going to alternate between squatting and working on my balance. Okay, so I've got my trusty timer. I'm stepping on my discs. I'm going into a squat. I'm transferring to one side, and I'm lifting my knee up. Nice and slow, finding that balance, trying to get that sweet spot of the disc. Hinging at the hips, make sure you're sitting back with your hips. As if you're sitting on a couch, making sure your knees are in line with your toes, especially on these discs. Keep going, 15 more seconds. Of course, never getting upset at ourselves if we have to drop the foot down to find our stability. So the next one we're going to do, and you can use a wall for support, I'm going to try not to, is I'm staying on one leg the entire time. I'm sort of kicking my foot forward, hinging, and trying to kick my foot back. Okay, so I'm kind of working my glutes here, as well as my balance. My calf is really activated, and I'm using my hands where I need them to go. I'm not fixed in one position. They're helping me. Keep going. Find that wall with your hand if you need it. Ten more seconds, and then we're going right into the other leg. 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to transfer to the other disc. I am fully aware this is not the best side where I have the most stability, but I'm going to work with what I have, and I'm not getting upset. Just working with what I have. Trying each time to do a little better, but again, kindly. That's okay. Balance check. Keep going. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Contracting my core. Whoops. That's fine. And whew, that was a break. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm sort of going into a lunge position. And then from the lunge, I'm refocusing myself over the center and bringing myself up, sort of in an airplane pose. But my feet, of course, are on the disc. So lunge, and bring myself up. Try to get a second of balance and come down. Arms out to the side. If you really want to challenge yourself, bring them right over your head. By shrinking your own space, you're working a little bit more strength because your base is smaller. Five more seconds, and then we're switching sides. Last one. Let's go ahead and switch sides. I'm just turning myself around. Thirty more seconds. more seconds. And 1. Okay, so I'm going back into that position where my discs are a little bit wider for when I'm taking that nice squat position. But this time I'm being active. I'm kicking, squatting, and transferring. So it's a little bit quicker. Let's get going. Woo. Always on that one side. It's all good. Keep going. Sometimes we just gotta laugh. And last one, we're heading down to the floor. I'm going to put my forearms on my discs. So I'll turn here so you can see. I'm going to hold it there. When I say right, you're going to lift your right hand up and put it down. When I say left, you do the same. Left, out and back in. Right, and back in. Left, right, and back in. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing your abs. Left, and back in. Right, and back in. Left, last one, right, and we're good. We're actually going down on the floor. We're putting our knees on the disc. So a nice quick transition. If I say left, you stick out your left leg and back if I say right. So right, hold it there. Down, left. Down, right. Down, left. Down, right. Down, left. We're almost done, 20 seconds. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. Down, right. Down, left. And right. Last one, left. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to stop the timer right there to explain the next one. I'm going to put my discs this way. So one in front of the other. Okay, I'm just going to put them down. And I'm going to sit on the disc that's the most in front. Okay, so I'm going to have a disc in back of me. So I should have paid more attention to the color of my tights and the discs so you can see them. It's something to consider next time. So I put the disc in back because these two exercises make me feel off balance, and sometimes I will fall over. And without the disc, it's not that it hurts, it's that it's harder to get back up and I end up wasting time. So I put this nice disc in back of me. So I'm going to point my toes on the ground, and I'm going to use my hands ever so slightly on a 45-degree angle. And then I'm just going to pulse, okay? If you're really feeling comfortable, shift your hands a little bit backwards and bring them up into pike, okay? I'm going to do pike. We're off for 1 minute. Ready, go. Try to keep that pace. If you're doing pike and you need to go into tucks, that's fine, absolutely. 30 more seconds, woo! Keep going, keep breathing, and also feel proud of yourself acknowledge what your body is allowing you to do in whatever capacity. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here with the knees up. When I say left, you bring your left towards your head. You can even try without your hands on the ground. And I'll say back, and then I'll say right, back. I might just stay there and then say left again. So let's go, hold it there. Try your best without your hands if you want to challenge yourself. And right. Bring your right knee to your forehead and back. Oh, balance check for me. Left. And back. Right. And back. Left. And back. Ooh, I feel that in my hip flexors. And right. And back, hold it there for 3, 2, 1, and take a break. Catch your breath. We're heading into our last 10 minutes with the sliders. Now, of course, if you don't have sliders, get some socks that allow you to move and glide on your surface, the surface you're working on your feet and on your hands. So I'm going to start with the sliders down on the ground. I'm going to be stepping on them. Okay. All right, right over here. So as long as you can see my feet, we're good. Okay, so we're gonna do 1 minute. And what we're doing is 1 minute to the left, then 1 minute to the right. What I'm trying to do is stay over my disc, but slide the opposite leg out as far as I can. Now, if I were to turn to the side so you can see, I'm really, really hinging. Okay, I'm not bending where my knees go over my feet. No, no, no. So I'm hinging and bending. Okay, so that's very important for your squats and for this exercise. So you go as low as you can, working with your body and how it feels today. Okay, ready? And we're off. Stay on that one side. Keep it nice and steady. Seconds. If it's burning, that's okay. Keep working. Fifteen seconds, and we're going right into the other side. Woohoo! 3, 2, 1. Let's go right into the other side. I'm actually going a little higher. I'm not going as low. You know, nurse the injuries that you have. Make sure that you're working with your body. More seconds. Keep breathing. Feeding your muscles with that oxygen. 3, 2, 1. We're staying on the discs, so our feet are still on the disc. We're going to bear crawl, which means I'm hovering above the ground with my knees. And I'm just bringing them out into plank and sliding them back in. What I'm trying to avoid is lifting the hips. Stay in one position the whole way through. Shoulders over your hands. 20 seconds. Seconds. We're going to go into mountain climbers right away after. 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees, catch your breath. We're going for mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. Bringing our knee in. You can challenge yourself by keeping a nice fast rhythm. Go for it. Oh yes, it's burning my quads. Keep going. Don't give up. Ah! 15 seconds. Woo! Woo! 2 and 1. Drop your knees to the ground. Give yourself a pat on the back for that one. That one was hard. Okay, so now we're actually going to put the discs a little bit in front. We're going to work with our hands. Now, the next exercise is really difficult, and I not caution you, but I do recommend that you start with your knees on the ground. So we're actually doing sliding push-ups. Quite challenging. So I want you to start with your knees on the ground, okay? So we're actually going to slide one arm out, come down and push up, come down and push up. So it is a little bit more challenging than what you're probably used to, okay? Go at your own pace. I'm going to count 9, but of course you go at your own pace. I'm going to try my best to do all of them on my feet. We'll see what today brings, which is always very exciting when we don't always know, but I am going to push myself. We're going as a countdown, 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2. Okay? Once you finish your first set, which is 10, give yourself 5, 6 seconds to catch your breath, and then go into your 8. Give yourself a couple of seconds breath, go into your 6. Okay, so I'll count it out for a reference for you, but when you're doing this on your own, be mindful of how much time that you need in between. Honor that time so that when you go back into your set, boom, you get the best results for you. Okay? Ready? And we're off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wow, that one was hard. Okay, I'm giving myself a break. As I give myself a break, I'll just let you in on a little tip. To give yourself more stability, make things slightly easier, if you're in a push-up position, open the base. So open your feet for your push-up. If that becomes easy, bring it closer together, and dare I say those warriors out there who can do it, alternating on one foot. Woo! Goals, right? Okay, we're going for 8. Ready? Woo! And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Catch your breath. I know I need you this time. Okay, we're going for 6. Ready? And 1, 2, yourself a pat on the back. The hardest part is over. Okay, let's do our 4. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And good. We're going for 2. Then we're going to give our arms a little break. Okay, let's bang those 2 out. Ready? My warriors over there. Let's do it. And 1. And 2. Shall we do one for good luck? One on each side? Okay. 1 and 2. Ooh, fantastic. So I'm going to have my hands on the disc. I'm giving our arms a little bit of a break. So I'm actually lying down, and I'm actually going to crunch to the side as if I'm going to touch my heel, but I'm actually gliding. Okay, what's really important is you don't wiggle the tush on the ground, but you actually move your core as much as you can to get those nice obliques. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Go slightly over a minute, just to run out that time that's left over from our push-ups. It's only 10 extra seconds. What's really important when you do your abs is squeezing the abs as if you're sucking in your belly. We want to go deep and reach those internal muscles. That's going to help us get that flat stomach or flatter stomach. 30 seconds. Let's try to do so without pausing in the middle. We got 15 seconds and then one final exercise. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 2, 1. I'm just going to stop the timer so that I can show you the next one. I'm actually going to put my heels on this, on the discs, or on the sliders. I'm going to have my hands in back of me. What's very, very important is your fingers are always pointing towards your bum. Because if something goes wrong, you get a little unstable, you can bend your elbows versus if they're pointing away, you end up straining your elbows. So please make sure your hands are always pointed towards your bum when you do different kinds of exercises where you move around, etc. Okay? So we're going for 1 minute, and this is what the exercise looks like. Discs are under our heels. They could be together, okay, and I do recommend so. We're going to try to lift off of our bum and slide them in. You can bend your knees and then slide them out as far as you can. Slide them in, slide them out. Now for some of you who are flexible and you feel comfortable, try to keep those legs straight and bring your bum a little higher. Slightly more difficult to go higher in the back when your knees are bent because there's no more space between your knees and your chest. Going for 1 minute. Let's do this. It's our last minute. Ready and go. Working our abs, deltoids, triceps, all kinds of good stuff working here. "30 seconds. Let's go, everyone. 15 seconds. One, and shake it out. All right. I think we all did awesome. I don't know about you, but I'm tired. I'm dripping hot, I'm tired. My muscles need a little bit of break now. So thank you for tuning in with me. Like and subscribe my channel for more fitness videos, tips, and strategies about how to perform skills and how to integrate them into your life. Today's workout was raw, it was real, okay? Never forget, work with what you have, honor your body, honor your mind space every day, and try to push yourself to what your 100% looks like on any given day. It changes, okay? So don't hold yourself sometimes to 100% when you're comparing your very, very, very best day and or your lowest of your lowest days, because we all have bad days. You just got to be proud of the fact that you tuned in to do something good for yourself. So thank you very much. Again, like and subscribe to my channel, and bless yourselves today. I'm so excited. I can't wait to come back with more videos for you.